One day, he was like, we're going to run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours.
Challenge accepted.
Alright, so we've decided to do the 4x4x48 David Goggins challenge this Sunday. The challenge basically means to run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. So the cumulative mileage would be 48 miles in 2 days. We did a little bit of research, figured that according to people who already did the challenge, the hardest part would be lack of sleep, loss of appetite, also the physical pain can't compare with mental suffer. We're definitely gonna suffer. A quick introduction about myself. I only did a full marathon in November last year, and 2 official half marathons, and I did several half marathons by following an app, and I will use the app to record the challenge this time. This app is in kilometers, but don't worry, I'll do the math. I'm from Asia. I can't say I'm an experienced runner because I'm not, but so my goal for every big run would be try to stay alive. Okay, without further ado, let's get the challenge started. Let's go. So get touched. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Let's go. Like 30 degrees. Yeah. Just the 1K. Wow, look. Now we finished the first round. Feels good. How do you feel?
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay. It's like 100 degrees here, and no sleep. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so we finished the second round, and I feel burning now. That is my dinner. Chicken, rice, and
Super healthy burger.
burger for dinner. Cool. So that's us before the run. Still looking okay, right?
This morning, nothing's the same, but I could hear you snoring a million.
The third round, right? Finish. Yeah. So the fourth round today, we're gonna do it in golf court outside. It's yeah, I would like to run here. Huh, pretty dark. Completely dark. It's good we have this shiny light.
运动已暂停。
You can even see the color.
Okay, that's some vitamin C. Water. Water. Now it's 11:45. They're ready for the fourth round.
完成运动，做一组拉伸，放松一下吧。
So 3:50 a.m. in the morning. We're gonna run the 6. Yeah, we both walk a little funny now.
Yeah, we're two old people.
We've already run 2 miles, right? 2 miles, yeah, 3 kilometers. Now we're gonna run back. It's 4:40ish, 4:10 in the morning. How do you feel?
Just great.
Sure. Okay. Let's go. Okay, now we are back. Time to watch a beautiful sunrise here. Ooh. I got a blister on my left foot. That's what I'm concerned about, because there's no fun running with a blister. And also my right knee kind of in pain. 1 to 10, 5. But don't worry, it's only getting worse. First day completed.
Yay.
Yeah. Seventh round, the first round of the second day. And now it's 34 degrees, but there's a little bit breeze. I think it should be okay. Ready? Go. We run 4 kilometers, and then we have to walk a little. We're really tired. And now we're back. What a run! We spent 52 minutes. Really high. My knees are sore. Yesterday was the right knee. Today was the left knee. They take turns. And my ribs are sore. That's kind of weird. First round of the second day completed. Yeah. So we've decided to run this time in the gym because it's really hot outside and we don't feel like being burned. And we could save up some energy for the next couple of runs. Let's go. What's that? The second run of the second day is finished. We're tired but not fatigued this time, which is good. Okay, lunchtime. It's our 9th run, right?
I don't count anymore.
完成运动，做一组拉伸，放松一下吧。
I'm officially fatigued. And I mean, the first 4 kilometers went well until the 5th. Started from the 5th, I felt a little bit dizzy. It just happened all of a sudden. And felt like I could pass out at any time. I had to slow down and started walking. Probably gonna need more sugar for sure and energy. Time to fill up. Dinner time.
Look at this perfect lemon.
Time.
Yeah, there's 3 runs left and we started
3
one
runs
of them now.
left. Okay, 3 runs left. I don't want to talk, just get over it. We've already ran 2 miles, 3 kilometers, and now we're about to go back.
No problem.
No, feels like running a jungle.
Yeah. We're getting used to trail running.
11:50 p.m. It's 11:50 p. Okay, let's go. Walk a little. Slow, quiet street.
It's nice.
It's really nice.
完成运动，做一组拉伸，放松一下吧。
It's our final run. Yeah. I have a big blister on my left foot, and his knees, especially left knee, is sore. My neck is sore from the last run. Our ribs are okay now, just one part at a time. Before the whole body collapsed, let's finish this run. Now we just reached our 3K point. Look at this, guys. It's amazing. Yes, looks good.
完成运动，做一组拉伸，放松一下吧。
Hello. Now since the challenge is over, it's debriefing time. So we both prepared a couple questions for each other, and we're gonna start with my question. Here's my first question. Why did you do it?
That's a good question because it's a really dumb thing to do. But that's part of why I like it, because it sounds like something that would be impossible to do, and I would like to show to myself it's possible. And it's also now that we have run 77 kilometers, we know that that's possible for us to do in 48 hours. So that broadens our idea about what we are able to do. So I feel like we're better prepared for an ultra marathon or whatever we're going to do next now.
Why do you think it's stupid?
Why it's stupid to run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours?
Yeah, it just sounds stupid. I know.
It is
right?
stupid.
It's
Yeah.
not. If it's not stupid, we won't do it.
That's true.
Yeah. Yours question.
Yeah, so what would you do differently if you were to do the challenge all over again? Either in the preparation or during the challenge itself?
Well, for starters, I would like to pick a different place because we picked a kind of fancy hotel, but I'd rather prefer staying in an Airbnb because in an Airbnb we can cook and we can wash our clothes on time, dry them off on time. Because for me especially, it's just that I brought 2 bras. It's just no fun running with a wet bra and also with food. I like to know what kind of food I want to eat during those 2 days. Probably the food I get used to eating.
Yeah, it would be more flexible in an Airbnb for sure.
Yeah. And you? What did we do differently if you're gonna redo the challenge?
I think we got kind of lucky that the location we got turned out to be good for, or decent for our challenge. But that was all luck. So it would be nice to prepare more the next time on picking the location, because a lot of things can go wrong when we have to run that much and also running at night. So the place we went to, it turned out that there were treadmills in the gym, so we had a backup, and there were street lights at the place we could run on the road. So it all worked out, but that was kind of lucky. Like, we had not been to the location before we started the challenge. So it would be nice next time to not depend on that luck, but actually go scout out the place and then be sure it would be suitable for the challenge.
Yeah. The second question from me, was there anything that you were worried about before the run, and did it happen?
Well, before, what was it, like 10 days, 2 weeks before the run? We did a 24K run.
Yeah.
Yeah. And during that run, my knee started locking up in the end of it. So I was worried that was going to happen again during the challenge, because then my leg gets all stiff and painful. And if that started happening early on during the challenge, I just knew that was not going to be any fun. And it did happen, but only in the last 2 or 3 runs, my knee started locking up. But then we were so close to finishing that it didn't, just kept going, so it wasn't a big problem. And also because there wasn't a big time gap between the 24K run and this challenge, I was worried that, I wouldn't have been fully recovered. And during the first run, my legs did feel kind of stiff. So
the first run. Yeah,
the very first run, it felt like, oh, how is this gonna go? But all that stiffness disappeared already on the second run, and then Yeah,
okay, yours.
Yep, my second question to you, when, if ever, did you feel like you hit the wall during this challenge?
Hit the wall.
And how did you get through it?
I don't think I feel like hitting the wall. I don't have that moment during this challenge. I think it's like hitting the wall thing often happen when you do a super long run in a row, because we know it's always 6K, and we have enough time to, not enough, but we have time to recover, to rest. There's no hitting the wall moment for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Same for me.
Okay, third question. What's really challenging for you on those 2 days, and after? How did you deal with it?
I think the biggest challenge was that you could be worried because during the runs, different things would start popping up. So, the first run, the legs were kind of stiff, and then it disappeared, so that was nice. And then some other problem would show up. So, it would feel like your feet were really burning. I was like, oh no, I have this many runs left where my feet might be just burning the whole time. That's not going to be any fun. But then that disappeared out as well. There was a lot of things that seemed like challenges, but it was all a mental challenge. Like, if you just didn't let it stop you and just kept going, then it would disappear. So the most challenging part was probably just not giving up, but I didn't feel like giving up at any point. I could just see that was the only worries I had during the run. If these things were gonna grow bigger and then prevent us from finishing.
And after the run, how long did you take to feel fully recovered and back to the normal routine?
Well, I didn't go on any runs for the first week. And then after 7 or 8 days, I went on a run again. And then 1/3 into the run, my knee started locking up again a bit. But there was no pain, it was just getting stiff. And then right at the end of that 10K run, I did start feeling a little bit of pain in the knee. So I was worried I had started out too early. But then 2 days later, I went on another 10K run, and it was a little bit stiff, but there was no pain this time. And then it just got back to normal running. So I think 1 week of recovery was just enough, but I don't think I should have done any, I shouldn't have started earlier than that.
Well, as for me, the recovery time takes a little bit longer than I thought. Because after a week, I did my first run for 5K and I got another blister. Until now, a month later, I still have the disgusting. I still have the mark on my foot. And also my daily routine takes roughly half a month to back to normal. That's a little unexpected. Okay, so it's your third question now.
Yep. So what surprised you most about this challenge?
Well, it's just the pain of the different parts of the body. You can feel the pain one part at a time, and one run at a time. Start from the knee, and then the foot, and then the ribs. They both feel the pain, the sore from the ribs, and also then my upper back and neck. Yeah, because I've never suffered this pain before. That surprised me a little. But meanwhile, I can feel my body is telling me, and you can handle this, and pain will pass, and you can do it, and yeah.
Yeah, it was actually surprising how well we did the challenge.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
I was more. At least I had been more paranoid about how tough the challenge was going to be and how our mental state was going to be during the last runs. But that was surprisingly good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Listen to your body. Okay, my next question. Do you have any advice in general for people who are considering doing the same challenge?
Yeah, well, definitely, I think we were both well prepared for the challenge. We had run a lot of kilometers before the
yeah.
challenge. And then...
Because we were preparing for the marathon, right?
Yeah.
For a marathon in August.
Yeah, so our training program already fit in pretty well. Like we had already ran a lot of kilometers every week leading up to this challenge. And then we took, I don't know, five days to a week where we were like low intensity before the challenge. So we allowed our bodies to rest. And I think that helped a lot during the challenge.
Okay, next question. What would be the ideal place to run a challenge like this?
Yeah. Like we were lucky with the place, but it could definitely have been more ideal. So if you could pick any place in the world, it would be a place that has an indoor gym as a backup, just in case you can't go outside running. And then if you can be in a place where there's no traffic, we were talking about that a park would be really nice.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Traffic free, with a gym, close to a gym, really close to a gym as a backup. And also, I don't think a sidewalk is a good place to run, because other curbs you have to pay more attention to the ups and downs on the road. Just costs extra energy.
Yeah, and especially by the end of the challenge, you're really tired, both physically and mentally.
Right.
And then there's also a higher risk you could get hurt doing the run if the pavement isn't perfect.
Yeah.
So my next question, what's your next challenge?
Until yesterday, my next challenge would be the marathon in Da Nang on 9th August.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then we got news it's cancelled 2 days ago. yesterday is cancelled. Anyway, we're gonna make our own challenge. We're gonna do the 42K by ourselves.
Yeah.
Just use an app to track the distance. Your next challenge is, yeah, we're gonna do the challenge together. Anything else? Any other challenges?
Well, we can come up with a lot of challenges.
True.
But yeah, I still think it could be fun to run to Hue, a city that's 100 kilometers away from here. So we could run 20 kilometers every day for 5 days.
Okay, I will let you know if we did the challenge or not. Okay, ciao
Ciao.
for now. All in all, it's definitely not easy, but it's not as hard as we imagined. I think mostly because we were well prepared, both physically and mentally. I'd like to mention something we did before, and we think it's really helpful. And so the first thing is the sleep deprivation. It's gonna happen because you have some runs at night. In order to lower the impact of lack of sleep, we kind of formed a 2-day routine. Just go out and run. After the run, take a quick shower, have some food, drink enough water because we have to keep us hydrated. Then directly take a nap, because try to get some shut-eye whenever you can. Actually, it doesn't suffer much from the sleep deprivation. And the second thing is do some stretching. We actually did some stretching on the first day. Then later on, we were too tired and forgot to do it, but it's definitely very helpful. And the third one, we brought some supplements like vitamin C and electrolytes supplements. Because if you run that much in a short time, and in this heat, you're gonna lose a lot of water and electrolytes. You cannot simply replace electrolytes only with water. The second thing we brought that were most useful, the cooling ointment and the heating ointment, plus Vaseline. We dabbed some before each run. Especially the cooling oil can really help us release some stress of the muscles. And the third item we brought were the headlamp and the LED wristband. As you can see from the video, I didn't even know the name before. If you run at night, that items could really make you visible, and just wear the especially the LED wristband out of safety. Also, I have to admit, I made a very dumb mistake. I misconverted miles to kilometers. Gladly, we found out immediately after the last run. But at that time, I was super tired and I could barely run. In order to make it up, I walked for another 3 kilometers. Well, you know.
完成运动，做一组拉伸，放松一下吧。
Well, you know why? Turns out I'm not good at math. But I really hope this video helped you guys in some way. If it did, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe it. It will really help me out. If you have any questions, welcome to leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.